You know, you can play hundreds of games, like Buffalo.
The number one feeling, winning, which ranks even higher than the 18th best feeling, saving a kid from a well. 59 years later.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And coming up, we'll see Justin Jefferson.
Three-quarters of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. So here's the Viking offense making their way out. And they will be led out by their rookie quarterback.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
One touchdown, one pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe leans on a few other parts of the offense, and hopefully springs a receiver or two free.
And he'll be taken down right around the 27. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down. Now a toss running left, Akers. And he's going to be stopped well behind the line of scrimmage, and that's pretty much going to wipe out their gain from first down. Crowd getting in it a bit already. Here's an early 3rd and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
They call that a punt of 38 yards officially, and the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they are led out there by their mobile quarterback.
Well, he did go 2-2 in the last ball game. Well, actually, he went 2-2-1, with the 1 being the victory.
Yeah.
That's the bottom line there. But wasn't there plenty of practice? He threw one when we were watching, threw an interception, and the defense got on him a little bit, good-naturedly. But they're letting him know, you got to cut down those interceptions. We can't bail you out all the time.
Yeah, 2 touchdowns, 2 picks. But as you said, they got the win in that effort last week. Back to Taylor on first down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. They go to the ground again with Taylor. Broke through some contact, but not able to reach the 40. And he's able to get more than half of what they needed. That brings up a 3rd and 5. Now Richardson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 17-yard line. That's a 3rd down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Here's Richardson to throw. This is Hamler on the receiving end. Touchdown! K.J. Hamler, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Colts get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. Williams to return. This taken in right around the goal line. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. And the Vikings taking the field here for their second drive of the game. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how the defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got to look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good start. And throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So a failure to connect on second down. That leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. That's out to the flat for Akers. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. So on 4th down, on is the punter, Ryan Wright. That's taken on the 25. That'll go as a 46-yard punt with a return of 7. And they will take over 1st and 10. As the Colts offense makes their way out, we take a look at the playoff picture in the AFC. And for the moment, they're sitting pretty in possession of that number 2 seed. But as we know, it often happens, this is all still subject to change.
You're so right about that. But even though the math isn't there yet, I think it's going to take new math for them not to make the playoffs. They're almost certainly going to be in the tournament and certainly going to be a dangerous team if you have to play against them.
His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurdling through them.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. This one completes Alec Pierce. Touchdown, Indianapolis! Alec Pierce, 50 yards! And the Colts are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, second year in the NFL. I don't know if last year as a rookie if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And it's now 14-0. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And now out comes Minnesota. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. This one caught by his tight end, Oliver. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Looking to throw. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And Jefferson's going to have the Vikings first down as the tackle made right at the 30-yard line.
First down, Minnesota.
They'll run a draw now with Akers. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. They'll go again here with Akers. And he'll push ahead for about 3 to the 36. Look at this Colt defense. They come into this one ranked number 17, so just starting the bottom half of the league against the pass.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary. I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And out will come the offense as they take over. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 16 carries, 59 yards, and a touchdown.
And when you measure numbers for the guys that carry the football, it's not just the yardage. How many times do they ring the bell? How many times they get into the end zone? And now that he has 15 for the year, everyone gets to celebrate.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Kyle Van Noy. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. They'll run on first down with Akers. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 29-yard line.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Now back to throw. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end, Hockenson. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Colts 9-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. And it's caught in the end zone for the Viking touchdown by Justin Jefferson. A 9-yard touchdown there. And the Vikings have got it back to within a score. Joseph connects on the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And Dallas Flowers going to bring this out of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ballgame.
Yeah, some guys, you know, they're going to want to try to get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look at a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. On the counter, it's Taylor. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The Colts at 10-2 on the year, and they have certainly got it rolling as of late. Winners of 6 in a row.
And I think this is where, as a head coach, you show your team some trust. Instead of just talking about winning, the very next game, you point out to them, well, a nice run here. And if we keep doing this, we'll be playing at home in the postseason. And we know that could ride us all the way to the Super Bowl if we get that done.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Richardson looking to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Taylor. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. And Richardson back to throw it. A short throw pulled in by Woods. Well, they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Second quarter now from Indianapolis with the homestanding Colts in possession. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20 as they've got it as we resume action. Meanwhile, Richardson's throw into the hands of Pittman here. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
At the 14-yard line.
A give for Taylor running right side. And this carry, despite the good move, will be stopped short of the 10. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Richardson working from the gun. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Colts are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. On the ground with a tight end. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a 3rd and goal.
It's a bit of a dangerous part of the field for him to break into their bag of tricks, but for a minute there, I thought it was going to set up perfectly for him. Instead, they don't get into the end zone, but they do pick up positive yardage.
On 3rd and goal, they're going to run the option. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Anthony Richardson. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Colts have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
Extra point by Gain is up and good. And it's now 21-7. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Minnesota's offense takes over possession. So remember, Charles, last time they were out here, they scored, but they just saw the opposition score, and they're trailing right now, so they're trying to keep pace here. They need a touchdown drive.
Well, if you're a fan of offense, you're loving this, but if you're a fan of defense, this is tough to watch, and it's also tough to keep that up when you just watch your opponent march down the field on a scoring drive that lasts into double-digit snaps. You need a score here, not just to follow the momentum from your last drive, but put the onus back on your opponent. And that's what they're doing right now, swapping that onus back and forth.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And his throw here is incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now.
Back to throw.
Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete. And that coach just dropping a lot of confidence on the line. It was a touchdown, but incompletions on the first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd. And here's Ryan White now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And you can't do it much better than that. This ball kicks out of bounds at the 4-yard line. Here comes Jonathan Taylor and his teammates. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the 2nd quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had. Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here. 2nd down, another run with Taylor. Oh, he put it on the clock with a fumble. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
Wow, that ball is not free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get them home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. And not much there as he gets it up to about the 5-yard line. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater. He just made a great play there.
The Colts send out their punter. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. That'll be a 41-yard punt, 4 yards there on the return. And the Vikings, they'll be set up well as they take over in great field position. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's a give to Akers. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back down and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
This offense so far on third down, not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end.
Okay. We saw something on a Wednesday. We see something on a Wednesday.
They were thinking about.
And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted at the 14-yard line. 1st and 10.
No, I wasn't calling for that. I was, what was I calling about? Oh, man. Oh, you know what? I was calling about that. I was calling about when it says, like, when you look at end of auction and it says in negotiations, what happens if we, when it's going to make an offer? Is that like the same thing as if, like, you still got to wait to see if the person...
From the shotgun, Richardson.
When you make an offer, it's actually saying Village Enterprise just bid it on.
Okay.
And so put myself in this. Say like I'm trying to sell my Lincoln through ACC.
Right.
Of course I'm going to do it. I'm not going to do it. I'm going to do it third. So then say what'll happen is say somebody wins the bid, and we'll just say 6,000. But I deny it. I say in negotiation. Well, first thing happens is, that's what I meant to tell you. So, like, if you win the bid, the first thing's going to happen is HCB calls the person who owns it, and then they say, hey, Village Enterprises just won the bid on your car, man, for $5,500. We know you was asking for $8,000. Do you want to accept? Now, when they say no, then they say, he might say, tell Village Enterprises, I'll take 75.
And they only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain.
They say, well,
short completion, just 4 yards. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
He declined it, but he said if you give him 75,
this is a good kick as well.
That'll
be out of bounds and have good runs there.
So now what happens is it goes to make an offer. So now anybody is looking on there like how you look on there, just saying, okay,
but we have seen teams be bold here and take shots, right? Sometimes you go max protection, make it one receiver how long it stays and take your shot downfield and see what happens. And occasionally, we've seen success occur.
Trying to find some space to operate, and now they'll have it again. A big first down to get away from the end zone.
Basically, you're just trying to bid on it, and it's just everything is between us and
give up the middle to Akers, and not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run.
Okay, yeah, because I've seen some cars that was nice. I've seen it was like 3 cars I've seen that was like 3,000 to 4,000. And I don't think they was asking for nothing like but 6,000 for it. And I'm like, well, if we did that, that's still. And one of the cars, I can't even think that. One of the cars was like a, I think it was a Jeep or something. But one of the cars, so you could sell it for like 9,000. So he was only asking for like 6. And I seen like 2 or 3 cars that looked good. I'm like, wow, we was to bid on one of those to make offers after an auction ended. I would have asked you because I didn't know how long we would have to wait for that person, or if it's like, is it like a 2 or 3 day thing?
They try to get back to you rapid. The guy was honest with me. He said the only time is, he said, to be honest, he said, well, they ain't they don't even do nothing on Sundays. But Saturdays is kind of the worst day because a lot of the times, a lot of people. That's why they don't really run auctions real late on Saturday. But usually Saturday and then Sunday they don't do nothing. So usually the weekend is what holds up because most of the time during the weekend they can get a hold of.
Let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here.
Well, I was thinking.
A lot of different looks.
That
It seems a little bit
because they couldn't get a hold of him. I think he was out of
So possession goes over here on the play.
But in a situation like that, could you be like, you know what, I'm good on it, and then they stop, or once you make an offer? Oh, so you actually making us money? Okay, so I was thinking, like, could we like be strategic and maybe just look at Monday's ended auctions? Because like if we look at Tuesday and say we don't find nothing good on Tuesday, right? And then we're like, well, we'll just look at Monday's ended auctions. That gives us all the way to Thursday to see if they get back to us. And even if they don't get back to us on Thursday, because I know you be in Bible class, we don't really look too hard on Thursday anyway. We kind of glance. Then they give us all the way to Saturday. And I like that might be able to be an option too. Like if we see something that we like, you know.
And I thought earlier, I thought you used to be one of the ones that would look through the auctions.
Yeah, but I didn't know. I was looking at end of auctions to see if cars. My main thing was to looking at end of auctions to see if the cars get sold for for something that we would get it for. You know, I was looking at end of auction as the auction. I wasn't looking at end of auction for like make offer and all that. I was looking at it actually won, and I was like, well, this car won for $4,000. We could have got that car. You know what I'm saying? I was just saying that we have a good option of getting these cars. That's what I was looking. But then I started looking at these make offers, and I was seeing how low they was, and then I was seeing. Yeah, then I was seeing like 3 cars that was under 6,000 that the person was asking for, and the cars didn't look that bad. So I was like, oh man, we probably could have did that, waited to see if he come back. If he say good, man, we good. If not, then we just go through the train Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. I was thinking about Mondays in the auction. That's what I called last night. I was like looking at Mondays in the auction. That way, that gives us until Thursday. And then if they can't reach about Thursday, at least by Saturday, we'll know. But they should be able to reach the person between Tuesday and Saturday, I'm thinking. Maybe Thursday or Friday. So yeah, I was just looking at different little options, man. Just trying to broaden our horizon on getting a car.
How to approach this? Third down and 16 yards to go. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Being chased out left. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
Well, it's too early to figure out what kind of adjustments this defense made at halftime, but that's a good start to the second half. They cannot afford to give up more points and fall further behind, so well done to force the punting situation here.
And a fair catch is taken here a step or two inside the 45-yard line. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And that one too wide and incomplete. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over him.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing.
And he'll be brought down by the Colts. DeForest Buckner has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
But you just knew that these rushers were eager to do that today. Put him on the ground. Their plan, introduce themselves individually to this rookie quarterback. They said hello to Big Way there with a loss of double-digit yards on that sack.
And here's Ryan Wright now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Breaks a tackle. Called out a 41-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. Indianapolis offense ready to go again. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you can tempt to play the field position game.
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
On second down, it's Taylor. Oh, good move. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 76 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Richardson, shotgun on third down. And this will be swung out wide for Taylor. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. The Colts send out their punter as he'll come on to kick this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. 36 yards on the punt with no return. And it will be Vikings ball, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Addison hauls it in. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it's 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 26-yard line.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. Samson Ebukam, give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the pressure gets to him again. And the defense coming through on 3rd down, a loss of 7 to bring up 4th. So from their own end zone here, this kicks away. Now a fair catch taken just across midfield, maybe by a yard or 2. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. Meanwhile, Richardson's throw into the hands of Pittman here. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now it's Richardson. A short throw pulled in by Woods. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. Another good reception there. The Colts on the march. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Here's Richardson to throw. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25. Give that sack to Harrison Phillips, the big man.
Brings up 2nd and 16 at the 25-yard line.
And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. Really in a hole here, 3rd and 17 following the 2 negative plays.
Makes it 3rd and 17.
Richardson looking to throw this. Down inside the 10. Touchdown Colts. Jelani Woods, 26 yards. And the Colts have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback. The Vikings ready to go again on offense. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand They've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Here's a run with Akers on second down. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
He's tackled at the 33-yard line. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. That is caught. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
First down, Minnesota.
They'll go with Akers here up the middle. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
That ground game contained again there, Charles, and that's really a big reason that they're trailing right now.
And give a lot of credit to that defensive front. That's exactly what they worked for all week, to try and take away the run game, make them one-dimensional. In the battle of game plans, theirs has been superior.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. He'll look to throw.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Juju Brents. And the Colts are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
Here comes the Colts offense now as they make their way onto the field.
They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. This one finds Pierce on the out route.
And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50.
Second and a couple.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They give to Taylor out of the gun.
And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line.
82 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. First and 10, Taylor now.
And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 9.
At the 43-yard line.
They go play action with Richardson. They'll get this off to Taylor.
They'll give him 4 yards there. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker.
Back now in Indianapolis. The first down line at the 34 here on 3rd down.
Running straight ahead, Taylor.
And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there. Well, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3.
They'll run for it. It's Taylor.
And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line.
They run once more with Taylor.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11.
At the 30-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Taylor. He stiff arms him. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. That good for 19 on the first down.
Richardson looking to throw.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Anthony Richardson
taking it in from 11 yards out.
And the Colts add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that'll increase their lead to 28. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. Williams now on the return.
Taking it about the 1. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
The Vikings offense making their way back out. Now let's give you a look at the playoff picture coming into the weekend in the NFC.
And I tell you, 4 weeks still to go, and everything is wide open, and it's fun.
And I know we always talk about, well, if the playoffs were to begin today, and then we kind of go, okay, but they're not. Let's see how it plays out. Wouldn't it be fun to play with this playoff lineup right now? Because to me, just about anyone can win this whole thing out of this grouping we currently have. And by the time we get there, it may look entirely different.
The throw over the middle taken in. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 41. They'll set up to throw.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.
Picked off by Micah Hyde.
And the Colts will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
A carry by Taylor to start the drive.
They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
To the right side, this is Taylor. And he'll be tackled at the 45 following a gain of just 2.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Now a handoff. Taylor with it.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Pierce in motion left. Now here's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead a give to Taylor.
Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35. So 3rd down, they need to get to the 28 for a first.
Now Richardson back to throw it. A short throw pulled in by Woods.
And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Try to punch it in with Taylor. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one.
Play action. Now Richardson.
Oh, he stays up, and he works free. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on 1st down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid gain to bring up 2nd and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line.
136 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. And they'll go to the air now with Richardson. Looking for Pearson. He's got him. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Alec Pierce with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season.
And the Colts extend this 4th quarter lead, and they are getting closer and closer to win number 11.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away.
And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback. Minnesota's offense takes over possession. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 33-yard line.
2nd and 2.
Oh, that is incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this 2nd half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
And he will have a Vikings 1st down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2.
A gain of 7. 1st down, Minnesota.
Back to throw again. And his throw is incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
They'll look to throw again.
He'll dump this off to Akers.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. For the Colts, an extra defensive back in there now on third down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Akers back-to-back catches.
And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. And he'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline.
Well, on that punt, we've got a man shaken up. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
On the counter, it's Taylor. And now a stoppage. It looks like we have a Colt who was shaken up on that last play. A yard, all they need, but it's third down. Off play action, Richardson.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. The Colts send out their punter as he's on for the 5th time here today. It's a return of 5 following a punt of 42 yards. And that will come the offense as they take over. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. His throw incomplete.
This has obviously been a bad loss, but one of the few things they can still do is try and throw the ball all the way to the end zone and get some points on the board so they're not shut out over the final 2 quarters of this game.
This is caught by Addison.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
A gain of 15. 1st down, Vikings.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down.
That's out to the flat for Akers.
Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
At the 35-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Kenny Moore. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
But with this advantage, this defense knew that passes were coming, and they stayed in position, Charles, and picked one off here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, what a way to cap things off, huh? Because I think this is part of the game within the game. They see the scoreboard, they see what they can accomplish, and they went for it.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
But Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for the Colts, the win pushes their record now to 11-2 on the year. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Green Bay Packers. Meanwhile, for Minnesota, any slim hopes they had at a playoff berth gone now as they drop to 4-9. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road.